Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's great to be with you. It is always a beautiful day at Belmont Abbey College. God knows sometimes we need a little rain, so it's a little sprinkle out here today, but it is always beautiful here. As you can see behind me, the hospital. One thing that's, I got a little bit of news there. I've heard now sort of the official opening date will be October of 2024, so that's very exciting for us. We've been waiting a while, and I know our nursing program and the sciences and so forth are very excited about that as well. Just got back from Washington, D.C. I was at the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C. Just a fantastic event. I don't know if any of you ever get a chance to go to it, but I encourage you to. There's about 1,500 people there. The Marriott Marquis was just packed to capacity, actually. But what a wonderful come together of Catholics, both in that region of Washington, D.C., but also nationally. People fly in for it. The theme was on the Eucharist, the importance of the Eucharist in our faith, but also about religious persecution. Bishop Wilfred Ngaba from Nigeria really told a moving story relating to us what's happening there. In just his diocese alone, I think there's been over 5,000 people killed for their faith in just the last year. There's been tens of thousands killed for their faith. As a matter of fact, the 21st century, there are more Christians killed in the 21st century than in any other, for all of time combined before that. So Christian persecution is still a real thing that's happening, and because we don't get to see it on a daily basis here in our country, I think sometimes we can kind of intellectually know about it, but when you hear from a bishop who's there, seeing it happen, dealing with the actual people who are killed, it's another story, and it helps bring it closer to home. And so one thing he asked for, and this is what the prayer breakfast is about, is our prayers. We got to see the power of prayer, of us asking God to just stop this and to watch over and protect those that are in harm's way. So it was very moving. It was a great event. I can just tell you, Belmont Abbey College is getting just more and more known by so many people. I can't tell you how many people come up to me at the meeting and how well they think of our faculty and our students and our staff and all that Belmont Abbey College, our monastic community, all that Belmont Abbey College stands for. It's remarkable to me how many people come up to me and thank me for all that we're doing and for the witness that we give as well. At our tables, we had Patrick McHenry, who's an alumnus of the college, who is also the interim speaker of the House, Dan Lipinski, Nina Shea, who we honor with our BLI award, and again, go back to religious persecution, and she's a champion of that. We had Chris Bradford, who's a world-renowned journalist, who's actually looking to maybe do something with us in terms of maybe a master's program in journalism here at the Abbey. Mark Borderline, who's a senior editor for First Things, was there. And by the way, he wrote a really nice article about Belmont Abbey and the education we provide here. And every single person attending the breakfast actually got a copy of his article about the Abbey, which I just thought was, wow, that's amazing. We were recognized from the podium. We are partnering with the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast to do a 5-part series, Michael Novak series. We have like George Weigel speaking at it, Catherine Pokolik and others. So it's just, just so many wonderful, good things happening. Mike McKenna was there. I don't want to leave anybody out almost. Tom McCullough was there. Again, just so many really good people who have supported the Abbey and are champions of it, and who stand out on their own just for their accomplishments, but just was a wonderful thing to see. We also hosted up in DC, speaking of DC, the International Religious Freedom Summit. It was a day of advocacy breakfast that was hosted at Belmont Abbey House, at the Belmont House, and it was really well received. We had just a great turnout. These are representatives from all over the world that come in for this, that were at Belmont House. And so again, it just tells you how much outreach we're affecting and how many people that we're bringing together in really powerful ways. It's been wonderful. We also had the play here last night. I went to the Agatha Christie play, Murder on the Orient Express, and just was wonderful. One of our professors, the history professor here, Professor Troy Fay, Dr. Fay, played Hercule Poirot, and just did a wonderful job. I mean, he was, just in character and just did a fantastic performance in it. I will tell you, Gary Civic's a genius because the set, I've been here for 20 years, I've never seen a set like this. We don't have a lot of room for like sets. This was, I don't know how they got everything on the stage and how they kept changing it out. It was a tribute to all those that were in the play, that were integrated into the play, but they did all the moving of this constantly. It was phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, you got to come see it. Honors College, we have a scholarship weekend. Tonight we have a dinner. All tomorrow, our honors prospective students and parents are here. They'll be attending classes and getting a chance to really see the college up close. And just so happy they're here. It's a wonderful event. Last week was the Hintermeyer Scholarship Weekend. That went extraordinarily well. And so again, thankful for those that have an interest in becoming Catholic leaders. And athletics, just a couple of things. I mean, there's always a lot going on in athletics, but Chase Martin was named Conference Carolina's Player of the Week, so congratulations to him. And then the men's tennis team actually had a great victory over the number 10 ranked Wingate team. My understanding it was in a tiebreaker that they won, so it was a very exciting ending to that, so congratulations to them. And then I always finish with birthdays. I mean, again, birthdays are just our way of acknowledging and being aware and being thankful and grateful for all the people that are here at the Abbey that God has sent here, who do just such a tremendous work, a good work in everything that they're involved with. Julia Beeman is our chair of the Criminal Justice Department, and Julia, she is a remarkable woman. Not only is she a tremendous professor, but her work as our representative of the faculty for athletics, she just does such a wonderful bridge, if you will, between our academic component of the college and our athletic side, and just supports it in so many ways, and she's on the NCAA committees and so forth. Just does so many wonderful things for us. And Suzanne Campoli, Assistant Professor of Nursing. I just was over there this morning. We were preparing for accreditation visit coming up, which is going extraordinarily well, and they've just done so much wonderful work over there. Elizabeth Elkin. Elizabeth is also an Assistant Professor of Nursing, and just so grateful for everything she does. Tad Hickson. Tad is the Director of Interdisciplinary Studies and is just an amazing teacher, an incredibly talented singer in his own right, and actor and so forth. I mentioned the Abbey Players. But he's a wonderful advisor, and he just does such a tremendous job. I'm so grateful for everything he does. Ben Nust is the Director of Digital and Social Media in Athletics, and gosh, Ben has done a fantastic job as well, if you check out the athletic website. Dr. Lisa O'Neill is an Assistant Professor of Education here, and just a wonderful, wonderful teacher. We're just blessed to have her. Dr. Michael Watson, Assistant Professor of Economics. Again, fantastic teacher, great fidelity to the college and mission and so forth. Just grateful for all that he does for us. Teresa Wilson, admissions counselor, also an alumna of the college. She just is fantastic, and we're just blessed to have her. And then Morgan Zand is our part-time assistant tennis coach. And again, as I told you, the tennis team has had such great successes in the last week here or so, as that they really just begin their season. So looking forward to much more. And I hope we'll see you on campus sometime soon. Place is looking great, wonderful things happening. Can't wait to see you. Until then, take care and God bless.